Hey everybody, welcome to W3MCT Workshop. Today we're going to go over how you can become an AI superstar. Learning how to use AI agents to your advantage will help you increase productivity inside of your business. Now I'm going to show you multiple ways of how you can use AI, and you can check out some of our AI tips on our website. So let's get into it now. So when it comes to transforming your business with Web3 and AI solutions, the first thing we need to do is identify the problem. Once we identify the problem, then we can create a task list of how we can provide a AI agentic solution to that problem. Really, the goal is something when it comes to this, really, it's about, sorry, that's my little one. The goal of building out AI agents, it's not to not have a workforce, right? A lot of people are concerned about AI because they're worried that it's going to take their jobs, and they're worried about that it's going to mess up the way people get hired. It's going to mess up the ability to find a job if you are an employee or if you're someone looking for a job, right? The best thing that you can do to increase not only your skill sets, but to improve your confidence in being helpful to your employer, so you're not concerned of whether or not you're going to be laid off or replaced with AI, is understanding how to use AI tools to increase your productivity. Or maybe you're just a manager or you are a leader of a small team at your work and you have a lot of different tasks. And so setting up your own AI agent to help with your task, okay? So you can also focus on maybe macro things related to the business and how your position within the company best fits, and how you can maybe find new opportunities within your business, right? Within your position, to help your business either build increase revenue, increase engagement, right? Increase productivity, improve just marketplace recognition, to generate leads, whatever it may be, or even simple generate content. But a lot of times people can't focus on that because they're stuck doing these mundane tasks that take up a lot of time. And it doesn't allow them to work or focus or research new skill sets, or we like to say KSAs, knowledge, skills, and abilities. And so having a new skill set and having an AI agent in your business will help everyone elevate in the business. And so some AI tips for beginners. When it comes to AI effectively today, there are some practical tips, and you don't need a technical background to understand this actionable advice to help boost your productivity today. The first thing we want to go over is understanding prompts. Being specific with AI prompts makes things really, really simple. It's breaking things down to first principle, saying we're going to focus on one task at a time. So instead of asking, write me an email, we're going to be a little bit more specific with it, right? Remember, this is an AI agent that our job is to provide clear, concise, and high quality instructions. And so we will say, write a professional follow-up email to a client who attended our Web3 workshop, thanking them and offering a free consultation. Specificity yields better results. Being specific on your AI prompt allows you to build on top of it like Legos. It will allow you to refine, and that's why there's multiple versions and there's multiple models when it comes to selecting the right AI for the task. It isn't just a one size AI for all. And it looked like it was going to be that way when OpenAI introduced ChatGPT, right? So when ChatGPT came out, everyone took it upon themselves to make the assumption that AI was just going to be this one thing that you can go to for everything. And that is far from the truth. So how do you learn about AI and how do you learn about AI tools? Well, we can use AI chats, right, to also do that. So use AI for research first. And what does that look like? So before making some business decisions, you can use AI to quickly research market trends, competitor analysis, industry insights, and it can synthesize this information from multiple sources in seconds. This allows you to focus on the solution, right? At W3 MCT, we say we're here to provide a solution to a problem you don't know you have yet. And so, how can we provide a solution to a problem if we don't have enough data on that problem? And so, normally it would take a long time to collect all of that information. Now we can do it with a simple prompt, receive that information, and have it specified to your business, to your position, to your local business marketplace, to wherever you do anything, right? So that's the best part of using it as a research first before implementing new solutions. And so the next thing we want to understand as beginners to AI, and even if you're an advanced AI user and you've been using it since it's was released, these are all important tips to just keep on a daily basis, right? Iterate and refine. So what does that mean? So iterate and refine is the process of understanding that sometimes AI may not give you the results or the response that is maybe the best, the most concise, or aligns with your vision the most. Remember, AI is a tool that was created by humans and human intelligence. Okay, so let's not forget about any of that. People believe that AI will be able to surpass human intelligence, and I don't think that's the case because AI derives its information directly from human intelligence. Now, will it be able to process information faster than us? Yes. Will it be able to create things faster than us? Yes. But it's still utilizing the limitations and capabilities of human intelligence across the internet. Because where's AI getting its information from? It's getting its information from our data. Every time we interact on social media, every time we go to the store, every time we buy online, every time we do any task through the internet, through finances, through transactions, all of that. Anytime we interact with the marketplace, that is data that AI will then use. So if you have a creative or a creative mindset, AI does not know what's inside of your imagination. Now, can AI create potential imaginary thoughts? Sure, right? And creative, and I'm putting this in air quotes, creative ideas? Yes, but it's not that fantastic right now, right? You can go to AI and say, create XYZ in this format, and I want it to look like that, this, whatever, right? I'm still giving it instructions. You can also go to AI and say, create me a masterful creative art piece. The AI is going to look at masterful art pieces across the world, right? And to see what humans have already valued, to then try to create its own version of what we've already created. So that's what I mean by it will never surpass human intelligence. Because if all of a sudden something new comes out that someone releases, all right, now the AI needs to be updated to it. All right. So iterate and refine. That was a long version of me just trying to get people to not be scared of this new tool, this new technology tool that's here to help you in whatever it is that you're doing, right? This doesn't have to be a business tool. This doesn't have to be a tool to generate money, right? This doesn't have to be something related to transactions. It can be something that maybe you just want to create your own AI agent for yourself to help keep tabs of chores or the things you need to do around the house, right? Or maybe you want to set up AI to be used for coming up with unique dishes, right? With local ingredients that you can cook. And so you can create an AI agent, whether yourself or you or another company, or you can contact W3MCT, which would be myself, right? And I can create an AI agent specific to your task if it's just something for you. Now, if you want to go and create your own AI agent, that's why we have our Web3 community hub will allow you to then, participate. You can ask me questions. Sorry, I am a family man. This is Skyla. She's not feeling too well right now with RSV, and so she's home with dad, and dad's home with her. So anyway, she's ready. She's probably a little tired because she woke up late. Anyway, so iterate and refine. Don't accept the first AI response. Ask it to make it more concise, add more technical detail, or rewrite for a different audience. AI improves with feedback. Now, the cool thing about reiterate and refine is that it gets better and better and better. And as you continue to communicate with your own AI agent, it remembers all of the iterations. It remembers how many times you've refined. So in the future, the next time you want to talk or communicate or solve a problem using AI, the AI will remember and try to provide the best response and results, including its past conversations as well. The next AI tip for beginners are, well, let's combine AI with human judgment. What does that mean? So, AI can excel at drafts, data analysis, and repetitive tasks. Always review, edit, and add your unique expertise. The best results come from human AI collaboration. And so that was what my long story before was about, and how you can use this tool and how it will really never surpass human intelligence. Now, when I say human intelligence, I mean human creative intelligence. I'm not talking about the ability of processing, right? Obviously, computers can process information faster than human beings. That's why we've created computers. But at the end of the day, we are still giving the computer the instructions. And so combining AI with human judgment is really going to be awesome, because AI will be able to provide you with all of the important, boring data, insights, everything you need to make your solution best for you. But AI is not going to know the best way to implement that solution within your local business or within your job or within your local marketplace, or how, say, for example, you own a farm and right now you're thinking about transitioning to a solar panel farm versus, just growing corn. And maybe you want to figure out if that's even a good idea, right? So AI would be a great tool to do that. And then so now you're thinking about venturing into a new business, right? You have all of this land, you have all this property, and you're like, I don't know that much about solar. And so you can create an AI agent that's a solar expert that can be there for when you have problems. Now, obviously, that AI agent is not going to be able to actually, build and connect the wires, connect the batteries, right, and do the work. But at least if you are the owner, the manager, or the person, right, and you want to communicate this to the expert or whoever you're hiring for the job, at least now you understand the terminology, and it's not going to take you hours and hours and hours and hours and videos and all of this research time to figure that out. You're talking about one 20-minute session, right? Talk to AI and have AI give you the key points that you need to understand, and then you just hyper focus on the task, right? is this even profitable? For example, switching, my farm into a solar field, right? And what are the permits? What is the local municipality policies, regulations, and permit, all that stuff, related to that? Who do I need to contact? All these simple questions that people think, oh, you can just Google it. Yeah, you can Google it, and you can Google every single one of those. But you can also just have an AI agent that gives you all of it at the same time. And so the next thing that we want to go over for the AI tips for beginners is how to automate repetitive tasks. So we're going to identify tasks you do repeatedly. Email response, report formatting. I know he's tired, sweet. Come on. Right? Report formatting, social media captions, and create AI templates or workflows. This frees up time for strategic thinking. And the last thing I want you guys another last tip is to learn prompt engineering basics, right? Understanding how to structure prompts, context, task, format, constraints dramatically improves AI output. It's a skill worth investing 30 minutes to learn. And that's what we go over in our community hub, right? In partnership with school.com. We have our membership where I do these monthly AI videos. We go over workshops. We talk about so many different things. Let me just kind of give you a quick, if we go to the Web3 Learn, okay? So some of the workshops that we do pertain into AI, right? So we're creating an AI-powered DAO governance assistance. We are setting up the AI sales agent, and we also have the prompt book for the AI sales agent as well. And so all of this is going to be available through school.com. On YouTube, we'll still do our normal Web3 and crypto latest news, but really W3 MCT is here to provide you with the knowledge, skills, and abilities to enhance your future self. There are so many things that's happening in the world of Web3 and AI, and I've had the opportunity to be in the technology space my entire life for over almost like 25 years. Okay, I know I look a lot younger than I am. So I've been in this space for a very long time. I am not good at a lot of things, but I am amazing. I am great at understanding how to implement advanced and innovative technology into the world. And so I'm Peter Simon Petroni. I go as Simon online. I am the founder of W3 MCT, and I'm here to provide a solution to a problem you don't know you have yet. Have a great day.